Hi, hello, and welcome back to another probably not too terribly exciting of a video. It's actually a little bit later in the morning now. I've probably been fishing for like 2.5, 3 hours. When I first got out here this morning and realized that the wind was blowing 100 miles an hour from the wrong direction, I realized that probably just fish around, see what happens, do an intro later. But we're at a totally different lake, fishing for a totally different species. I think a lot of people that watch my videos now think that I'm like some crazy big crappie fisherman because I use live scope a lot for crappies, but that is not the case. Multi-species guy, so I am smallmouth bass fishing today on my probably favorite lake in Kansas. It's been fishing pretty good. Water temps are decent, weather so-so. It's supposed to be like 85 degrees today, but of course, you know, the wind is blowing like 25 miles an hour. And on this lake, the way that it's blowing from is not good. So you guys will see some of the fish catches from this morning, but in the meantime, I'm still just kind of fishing around, just tucked back into this area here just to literally film this intro because everywhere else on the lake is just so blown out. So I guess with that said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like I said, I'm gonna keep fishing around here and see what happens, but would like to get a few more. So let's get after it. Big fish, big fish. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's big. Yep, he's not that big. He's good though. That is a nice one. Oh God, I'm gonna lose him. There. Nice fish. All right. Well, before we get blown into shore, I'm really trying my hardest to be excited right now because it has been a frustrating first hour, but there's a nice brown one in the net. Caught him on this custom painted 1.5. Have had great success at this lake with that bait. Nice chunky 2 3/4 pounder right there. Cannot complain, man. He hit like a ton of bricks. I thought I was snagged. Yeah, buddy. Well, we're just on the shallow rocky flat here, so there's probably going to be a couple more, but that's my first smallmouth here on this lake this year. We'll just get a weight on him just for fun. Oh, that's better than I thought. First fish is 313. 313 for the first one. Sweet. Let's get her back. Terrible release. All right. Cool. Just trying to duck the wind here. I'd like to throw a tube at some point. Gonna have to wait a little bit, but I like this crankbait bite. Sure is neat. Well, so much for that custom painted crankbait that caught the first smallmouth of the morning. She gone. That's the third crankbait I broke off today. I'm really jacked right now. Super, super excited about everything. It's going great. Fish on. First cast, picked up the old Ned. Got him. Skinny boy. Yeah, actually, truth be told, I was throwing a tube there for a second. I was throwing a 1/4 ounce tube, and I have another one tied on that's an 1/8 ounce, and I grabbed the rod that I thought that it was on, and it was actually the Ned, but made a cast anyway, got bit on the first cast, so I guess we'll keep throwing it. Yay! There we go. Fish on. Still just fishing this shallow rocky flat here. It's one of my favorite little flats on the whole lake. Super, super community hole. but a lot of guys just fish the bank. I mean, a lot of this rock, you know, is spread out all behind the boat. That thing crushed it on slackline. Cause it's a walleye. I knew that I might run into him. That's funny. Nice little male. This lake's got some super nice walleyes. Wow, that Ned wasn't going anywhere. There we go. Nice little guy. Multi-species. There we go. Oh my God, whatever that is crushed it. Oh, big smallie, big smallie, big smallie. Holy Christ. Yeah, oh, that's stuck. Oh, yeah, yep. Nice fish, dude. Oh, that is sweet. That thing hammered it. It is so freaking windy, it's just not even funny. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that spark shad right in the snout. Yeah, I fished probably in 2 or 3 feet of water right on this point. I'm trying to stay out of the wind. I don't have my wind protector on because it blew into the water and it's soaking wet. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous one. Let's weigh it. 3.28. 3.28. So we've got 2 3-pounders in the boat so far. All right, 3.28, almost 3.5, right on this shallow point on the Mega Bass Spark Shad. God, look how nice that fish is. Whew, so healthy. Thank you, girl. All right, well, I guess we're gonna keep throwing the swim bait on the shallow stuff, even though this wind really sucks. So hopefully the wind noise isn't bad, but like I said, this thing is soaking wet because it blew away. So hopefully it'll be dry soon. Ooh, fish on. Another nice smallie. Just switched up to a little 1.0 size crankbait, one of my favorite baits to throw here too. And that guy crushed it. Oh, it's a white bass, that's why. I knew he was here. Come here, dickhead. So we've got a largemouth, smallmouth, walleye, and white bass. That's another custom painted color by my buddy Tanner. Hopefully I don't lose it like I did the last one. Whitey, bye. There we go. Just kind of cycling moving baits here, back to the swim bait. What's it gonna be, a smallmouth or a walleye or a white bass? Who knows? It's another walleye. It's another little male Walter. Up shallow. Smoking the hey, let me have that bait, homie. Those are expensive. Yay. Not the target species, but it's fun. That one has milked all over my deck. There's one. Finally, largemouth. I am in largemouth territory after all. We are just now finally kind of protected by the wind. Not really an area I want to fish. Oh God, that was about to be so detrimental. Great, now he's gonna break rods, reels. Anyway, little largemouth, whatever. Not really in an area that I want to fish at all, but the wind is just absolutely brutal. So trying to make do with what we've got. It's been pretty slow, but again, I don't really have too much confidence in this area. I'd like to fish a little bit more in the wind, so we'll kind of see where that takes us, but I just needed a break. It's been brutal out here, absolutely brutal with that wind on this lake. So We'll see if we can't get a couple more back here, but if we do, I think they're gonna be green instead of brown. That's okay. There we go. Fish on, finally. Finally on the tube. It is brown and it is small. That's okay. The wind has finally calmed down enough for me to come and fish a stretch of the dam for a bit before I go fish some other stuff. So, oh, he felt a lot bigger than that. That's for sure. Good bite though. Been wanting to fish a tube all day. Another one. Another one. This one's big if it ain't a drum. Doesn't feel like a drum. Feels brown. Yep, it's brown. Oh, it's a nice one. Yep, it's a nice one. You bet. Ah, sun popped out. It got warmer. The wind died down a little bit. Yeah, pretty one too. Real pretty one. Not huge, but that was like 2 casts after that last one. So I guess all it takes is just being able to work that bait efficiently along the bottom. I was just about to pick up a jerk bait to see, but if I can keep catching them on a tube like that, that's a beauty little one. Pretty guy. Thanks, sir. All right. There we go. Fish on. It's been pretty slow. As you guys can see, the sun has come out, the wind died. Baby. It's a baby, but it's a fish. Obviously caught those big ones this morning when the clouds were still rolling through and the wind was terrible, and now it's died. It's sunny, beautiful day. It's probably getting close to 80 degrees, but just trying to get maybe one more good one and then take off, because I don't know if I can do it much longer. Go home and get Tucker and go to the other lake that's close to home. There's a fish. Feels pretty drummy. Feels like a drum. I think we're gonna have our first drum of the day. I'm surprised it took this long, to be honest. Giant sheep. Yep, definitely surprised it took this long. Just trying not to say anything. Oh wait, hold on. This is how a true sportsman releases a sheep head. Sorry about it. Fish on. Swim bait fish. Just trying to fish the wind pretty much. Every rocky bank that's got wind on it. Have not seen him. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it brown? Is it white? It's white. Dude, we have just caught everything today. Typical springtime day on this lake in Kansas. Throw about whatever you want and catch whatever you want, I guess. The little spark shad, big old white bass. Another one. We seem to have found the whiteys on a windy point. Weird. A windy point in the spring and the fall, white bass, who would have thought? This one's about half the size of the last one. I do like catching them on little swim baits though. Fun times. I wish they were brown. Still holding out for one more nice smallmouth, maybe. We'll see. Yep, shouldn't have made a cast before I started recording because I've got another one. Not big. Same fish. Literally the same fish. Should we go for 3? Yep, found them. 3 in a row. Be cool if there was a big brown one mixed in. That's for sure. Yep, well, he's destroyed my last spark shad. Dickhead. Oh, come on, a whole school of white bass and I have to catch the one giant drum mixed in. All I did was let it sit for a second. Come on, man. Boy, if I didn't have flip-flops on, I would punt your ass. Whew, wow. Well, as you can see, there's a night and day difference from when we first got here this morning. Wind totally almost died, high bluebird skies, and it's like 85 degrees. So that being said, it's almost like 1:30. I've been out here for way too long probably, but had a decent morning. Feel like I could have done better if I was able to fish more effectively in certain areas. First thing this morning when the wind was blowing all crazy. Had those two good ones, third decent one, bunch of walleyes, bunch of white bass, couple drum. So wasn't a total wash, but this lake's gonna be turning on. So if you guys wanna go smallmouth fishing, I am starting to book trips on this lake now for sure. For the next month, it's gonna be really good before I get really busy with walleye and wiper season. And then I'll be back here on this lake in September, October, and first part of November. So if you guys wanna get out, I'm booked solid on weekends through mid-May-ish right now. I've got some weekday availability, so it doesn't really matter what you guys wanna fish for. We can literally do it all right now, and that's the beauty of a multi-species guide service like Kansas Angling Experience. So give me a shout if you guys wanna get out and do that. In the meantime, I gotta go home, have some lunch, get Tucker, and probably go out again this afternoon to a different lake and make another video. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you on the next one.